Hello Wacky Wizards and welcome back to another video today. So I'm going to show you guys I achieved the coveted Wacky Wizard title, guys. If you don't know what this means, you open up your potion book, go over to the level tab, you'll see the level rewards. Basically you get a new title for many of these levels, and level 50 is the highest one, giving you the Wacky title. Now that takes a lot of experience to get that title. Now I've actually got this on my main a few months ago, but I was waiting for the 1-year anniversary of Wacky Wizards. So happy birthday Wacky Wizards. This one's for you, and I wanted to save it for something special. So I'm on an alt right now just so I could run over to my main, and here he is right here. Meat Department, Wacky Wizard with the title. If I pop up the little menu here, you see I'm actually level 54 now, just from continuing progress from since, when I got it. So yeah, I've had this for months, like I said, and I'm just on an alt right now that has nothing, but I wanted to show you what it actually looked like to see a Wacky Wizard title in the game, guys. I haven't seen any other level 50s in the game ever, and I'm not sure if I'm the first, but I'm definitely not the last. And you know what, this is exciting. So I'm going to kind of give you some tips and explain how you even get the titles in the first place and how I got it on my main. So let's go ahead and swing back over to the main character and get this going. All right guys, so we're back over to the main, the Wacky Wizard himself, level 54. And as you see, I've gotten a lot of titles, guys. So the level rewards give you various things, and the Wacky title at level 50, which is the max rank at this time. So scrolling over, you see all the titles and all the special ones I got from events and all that. But in case you're curious how you actually build up experience, well, basically just play the game. But it's from finding new ingredients, so it is important to get those, discovering new potions, which means fill out all the spell potions in your book, and then really just mixing potions, and that's, capped at 1 per minute, and then defeating bosses and quests. So that means doing some of the witches quest, and when the bosses spawn, all of that gives you a little bit of experience. But really, the best way to do it is to mix a potion every minute, guys. What that means is, basically just take a simple ingredient. I'm going to take the birthday cake, for example, and I'm going to throw it in my cauldron and ready to make it. So let me pop up the book here and just show you right here. So you see the experience is 143,300. When I click it, it's going to give me 20. Ready? So there it is, 20. So now I'm 143,320. Every time you do that, it gives you 20 experience. So you could either drop the potion, but I find it's best to find a potion where you could drink it and still stay stationary so you're not really moving. That is my recommendation to you, because you're going to want to do this every minute, guys. If you do it sooner than a minute, like watch right now, the experience is not going to change from 320. It stayed the exact same because it hasn't been a whole minute yet. So I'm going to have to grab that, and I'm going to use it, turn myself into another birthday cake, but I'm staying in the same spot. So while this waits a minute, I'm going to explain how you can do this efficiently and how you can get the title quickly, guys. So basically, you could use any macro recorder tool that you have available. I use Tiny Task. This is a very simple macro tool. It's like an auto clicker. A lot of games, you could use this stuff. If you played Pet Simulator X or various other games, macros and Tiny Task is really a good way to sit there AFK, breaking chests and all that. So I took that same theory here in Wacky Wizards, guys. So you download Tiny Task or any other macro tool you have. Basically, the whole point is you want to record your screen clicks and actions for about a minute or maybe just over a minute, just to make sure you have enough time, and just have it repeat itself and play over and over. So if you can AFK and keep your computer on or mobile device, whatever the case is, just go AFK, and eventually you're going to be getting that experience, 20 experience every single minute. So basically, just some simple setup, guys. I'm not going to go too in depth with this. When you download Tiny Task and pop it open, this is what it looks like. The things you want to keep in mind are go into the preferences, right? Make sure it's set at 1x play speed so it copies exactly the same timing. You want to click continuous playback so it repeats over and over. And then you want to make sure you know what your recording hotkeys are and your playback hotkeys, so you know what to hit to record, to stop recording, and then obviously to play it back. So I also recommend always on top, so it just stays on top of your screen, so you can always see it. And that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do now, F8 is my recording button to start and stop. So I'm going to hit F8. You see the timer starts right here. It's going, it's clicking. So now I can simply go over the cauldron and click. And that gave me 20 experience. As you see here, it's 340. Now I could grab that potion. I'm going to go ahead over here and use it to turn myself into the birthday cake again. And then really you just sit and wait. watch that recording time go to, I would recommend, a minute and 2 or 3 seconds, just to account, you know, just so you're not exactly 60 seconds because you don't want to miss it. So I would say when it's at like a minute or a minute and 2 seconds, that you can go ahead and then hit your recording button, which mine is F8, to stop it. At that point, you have a macro created. You only have to hit whatever you set up as your playback button to actually play that over and over again, guys. And that's pretty much how I got the title. Now, like I said, this requires a lot of potions because 20 experience a minute isn't a lot. And I did open up a good amount of them on my own just for playing for a year. But I definitely didn't do all of them without the help of Tiny Task. So here we go right here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hit F8. It stops it. So there we go. We're all set. Now watch. This is going to be the fun part right here where I hit my recording button and there it goes. See, it's repeating the actions I did. It's going to click the potion and then I'm going to go up 20 experience. So there it is. See, it's doing exactly what I just did a minute ago. I'm going to grab the potion. It's going to move over. It's going to follow. It's going to use it. And now it's just going to sit and wait. When it gets to that next part, it's going to repeat that process and keep going back and forth over and over again as long as you can withstand being online, guys. So you can go ahead and do this for hours. It may take days. I think it actually took me days. I'm going to go ahead and stop this right now and minimize it. I think it took a lot of days to actually get this done. But like I said, I've had this for a lot of months. So I've been at this title for quite a long time, guys. I just wanted to share with you how to get the Wacky Wizards title. Now, all the ways you can actively do it in game, but really to get that high of a rank, you're going to have to do a little bit of AFK, or else it's going to take an eternity, guys. So I hope this was helpful for those of you. I'll slap the link to Tiny Task in the description below. Just remember, anything you download online is your own responsibility and at your own risk. But I did want to actually share it with you, so you do have a link to it, guys. So that's all I had, guys. Happy brewing, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.